Well, hello.
Hey, how are you?
Welcome back to the channel. We're so glad that you're back, and we are
Susu, Boo Boo, Buster
down here, and you'll never see him, and the Wolfman. And so we're glad to be back, and we're glad that you're here. We got some really good things for you coming up, but the first one we're going to go back and revisit Sabaton. We had a lot of reactions to the Christmas Truce video that we did. I love
that one so much.
So well done, and we heard that pretty much everything they do is kind of a history. And so I was scrolling through their options, and one of them that came up that interested me was Bismark, because Sing the Bismarck was a big song in the 50s, I think, or 60s. And so I sort of know the history a little bit, but I don't think Sue does. So this will be our first time watching this video, and we're just going to watch it, play through it, and comment as we go along, all right? So again, thank you for showing up, and here we go.
Let's go. Let's do it. Go. Boo says go, let's do it. Boo Boo. You wake up a little bit.
Nervous. Make me nervous. Okay. Here we go.
On that German battleship, which blew up the mighty battle cruiser Hood.
The signal comes by wireless and has spotted the plane's Bismark.
So, did you find the boat?
There we go. I'm going to pause it just for a minute. This is a super strong song, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's just
powerful.
So powerful, and I love his voice so much. Mm-hmm. I'm sorry, guys. Going back.
2,000 men and 50,000 tons of steel set the course for the Atlantic with the Allies on the hill. depths of the abyss, they are bound by iron and blood. The flagship of the Navy, the terror of the seas, his guns have gone silent at last. Made of steel, Bismark in motion, king of the ocean, he was made to rule the waves across the seven seas, to lead the war machine, to rule the waves and lead the Kriegsmarine, the terror of the seas, the Bismark and the Kriegsmarine.
No.
Wow. Okay. So, wow. I don't even, that is so strong. And the visual, I mean, we were MTV generation people, right? We grew up on videos, but the way that they put that together with the explosions and the shells, and I mean, I can't imagine how much money went into making that thing.
I don't know, it was brilliant.
Brilliant and strong,
Yes.
musically, so strong. I loved it. Loved it, loved
Musically, cinematically,
Yes.
and lyrically, just beautiful.
it. So much
But,
emotion
yeah,
in it
uh-huh.
too, because, you know, the Bismarck was the German flagship, right? So when it first started, I was thinking, well, are they kind of rooting for the Germans in this thing? Because the Germans, at that point in history, weren't very good people.
They weren't the good guys.
Yeah, right. And this is, I believe, World War I, right? And so, somebody will correct me on that, I'm sure, but I believe it was World War I when this took place. And but then as it goes along, it kind of lets you know it was set up to be the terror of the seven seas, right?
Mm-hmm.
But the Allies destroyed it, right? And that was a big blow to Germany when that happened.
Okay.
And so, wow,
Yeah,
loved it. I could
love
watch
it.
that again
Yeah.
and again.
That
and have a
makes me
different
want
reaction.
to look up and learn more about history way more than any of my classes did in high school or college. I just haven't been able to get into history.
You hear that from most people, though. It's weird because I loved history, and you know, I've told you the story when I went when my father was talking to me about why I wanted to go to college, and I was older when I went back, and he said, and I was telling him, oh, business, you know, whatever, because I'd been in the business world, and he said, no, he said, you should take, you see, you got 4 years. And he said, you should take something you're very passionate about. So I took history, and it, you know, I don't know how well it paid off. I have a decent job and a beautiful wife and a nice house. I don't know if that has anything to do with having a history degree, but I loved it. And 4 years just blew past. And so when people say, yeah, I just couldn't get into history, or I don't get it. I mean, because it's stories, right?
You just have to be made to come alive, and I just never had that.
Yeah, and a
until-
lot of, and you're not alone. I'm not picking on you. I mean, probably a lot of people watching this video going, I'm not a history fan, but you watch something like that where maybe they're loosey-goosey a little bit with history or with cinematics or whatever, but it brings home, like you said, I want to go out and learn more. You know, I love that.
So
I love these guys.
Actually, exploring Sabaton can help me learn more about history without being bored to tears.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
All right, well, thank you. We love you guys. Again, thank you for kind of just hanging out with us on our journey with all these different groups. And if you like this video, of course, hit like. If you like our reactions and want to see more, hit subscribe and the notification bell so that you'll see us in the future. And again, we love you and we thank you so much for just coming along for the ride.
Yeah, be blessed.
Yes, and don't hurt anybody.
Yeah.